Welcome to Ask Gwen, everyone. Today with me I have Kurt, and I'm going to let Kurt take it away and share his story with you guys.
Well, thanks, Lynn. I am Curry Russell. I grew up in West Virginia and spent a lot of time bouncing from home to home as a child. I was come from a broken home, born to teenage parents, and when I was 20 years old, I joined the army. I went to war to Afghanistan and got out. Started living a regular life. Lived in Tennessee for a while, met my wife, and we started creating our family. In about 2012, a guy I was in the army with reached out to me and said, "Hey, I've got something you need to see," and sent me an information about a company that was going to save me money taking vacations. And I said, man, I said, I travel for a living. In my real life, I was traveling 80% of my life. Every single week I was gone, and I just didn't need that. So in 2014, my life changed. I actually took a different career path, and I wasn't traveling nearly as much. And he stopped me before I could buy a timeshare and said, "Hey, I've got you need to take a look at this again." And we said, let's do it. Well, that started a journey for us to start learning how to make some money on the side. Now, I didn't know I was even in a business. Like I said, I joined because I was trying to save my money or save my family money going on vacations. And we ended up learning about network marketing and learning about multi-level marketing and building teams of people and understanding compensation plans. And now, 6 years later, we've been some of the top earners in companies. We've had a lot of the success. I absolutely love this industry. I love what it does for families, and it's just now part of every single thing that I do. I love helping people understand what's possible with network marketing, and so when I'm excited to be here.
And I'm excited to have you. And I know we talked a long time ago, but I wanted you to share a success story of network marketing.
I could share a bunch, but for me personally, network marketing has allowed us to take our family all around the United States. We've been on multiple cruises. We've earned multiple free cruises with our travels. We've had car payments. I literally, I know you can't see this in the recording, but behind me is a copy of my magazine cover photo shoot. But in particular, um, just being able to create extra income. See, I still have a full time career. I'm a sales engineer, and I don't ever want to really give up that career, and because that is it's just too easy. It's just what it's I make more money in network marketing than I do in my career, but the career is just bonus. I mean, I don't need to give it up yet. If it ever gets in the way, maybe I'll walk away. But right now, it's just too easy to do both, and to try to manage all of it. It's just a lot of fun. So, being able to have the extra income from network marketing has allowed us. Like I said, last year on Christmas, we took our whole family and two other families, all network marketers. We all took a Christmas cruise. We did a 7 day cruise, all paid for by network marketing money. This year alone, network marketing has sent me to Arizona 4 times to visit with the owners of our company. I flew out, surprised my best friend, and took him to Mexico, or rather, he took me to Mexico. We hung out with the our upline in our network marketing company. Network marketing has just allowed us to create the extra that we need to be able to do whatever we want to do.
And I understand that. But there's a lot of stigma behind network marketing. And what is the stigma that you want to break today?
You know, man, there's too many silly ones. I mean, there's too many silly ones with the only the people at the top make the most money. I've personally been involved in a company where I was in the first 1,000 people to join that company, and myself and my upline became the two of the top 5 people in that company, and I was about the 1,000th person to join. That really happened. You are charged from your position, no matter what company you join, no matter what company that's out there today that's a legitimate company. Your business position can outrank everybody above you. If you follow the system and you work harder than everybody else, and your team becomes as passionate as you are, the stigma of people at the top make all the money isn't even true a little bit. I know too many people who think they want to get in at the very beginning of a company and then never do anything, and they just have a position at the very top of the company, but they did not build it, they didn't try to even get started, and it's just sitting there rotting, and they're not making a dime off of the timing and placement because there was no effort with their timing and placement.
And so, what advice would you give to a person who wants to try network marketing and wants to try network marketing but doesn't know how because there's too many companies out there?
Oh, there's not too many companies out there. I'm not saying there's not a lot. There's a lot of companies, but you know, so number one, to begin to address your question, get started. Find something that you're passionate about. If you're a man who likes hunting and fishing, there are hunting and fishing network marketing companies. If you're a woman who loves, household decorations, there are household decoration companies. Find a company that you're passionate about, because your passion's going to drive your success. If you're a young man and your friend got started in a candle company, and your friend's like, listen, you can make some money with this candle company, but you personally don't like candles, you're not going to make any money. Let's be really honest. You're not going to share the concept because you're not passionate about it.
Yeah.
You will share what you're passionate about. That's how it works. If you're not passionate about it, you won't talk about it to strangers. What was the second
And
part of that question?
that is the answer that I want to hear. Is we're trying to break the stigma on multi-level marketing, and we are trying to get people to do something they're passionate about. Trust me, I have tried multi-level marketing. It didn't work out in my favor, but if I had to do it again, I would do it again in a heartbeat. But right now, I'm so focused on journalism that I would like to stick with that. But there are success stories of multi-level marketers out there, and um, yeah, just pick something you're passionate about. Just do it, you guys.
I agree.
And if you fail, you can always try again.
Yeah, with the low cost of entry, I don't understand the concept in today's opportunities. I don't understand the concept of losing. Like, if you the cost of entry into a direct sales company in some companies is free. In some companies, it could be $100. It could be $500, depending on what it is. But even if you decided to try it and you got involved and you attempted to learn how to invite, you attempted to learn how to follow a system, and at the end of 6 months, a year, 2 years, you decided, I tried, I really did put forth effort, I just couldn't figure out how to build a team. Walking away from $100 or $25 or $500 is pretty easy. It's not like you're building a franchise of a McDonald's and it costs over $1 million for the land, the franchise fee, and you give up a large percentage of your monthly retail sales. This this is too easy. Every single thing you sell, you get a specific percentage in commission, and the overrides of the team that you built. It's fascinating that people are cautious about these things when it's all on paper. You can print off your compensation plan, you can show people exactly what's the potential if they develop the organization.
Yeah, exactly. So, Kurt, what is your favorite book?
Oh, my favorite book is The Dream Giver by Bruce Wilkinson. Hands down, it is my favorite book. Now, it's not the first book I recommend. I recommend the Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki as the very first book I recommend, as it was the first book that I read as an adult. When I was 36 years old, I read the Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it changed the dynamic direction of my life. And then I shortly after that read The Dream Giver by Robert Wilkinson or Bruce Wilkinson, and continued with a very large amount of books after that. I have become a consumer of books. As a matter of fact, I just got a book in the mail from a friend today. So I've become addicted to books.
And that said, if your best friend had to write a book about you, what would the title be?
Hustle.
Hustle, really?
My
What is
I
hustle?
am known through my network as essentially hustle. I wear hustle shirts in almost every single day. I have a hustle shirt. I have a line of hustle clothing that I push. I've got hustle hoodies that I wear. You rarely will ever see me without a hustle t-shirt on.
Oh, I love it. Hustle. And so, what is your morning routine?
My morning routine, I love to say that I go to the gym every morning, but I don't. I actually started going to the gym today. But that is a terrible thing to say. As a man that's 42 years old, I should be in the gym every day, every morning. But in the morning, before I roll out of bed, my normal routine is I grab my phone and start adding recommended friends. So my very first thing that I do before I roll out of bed is usually add 10 to 20 recommended friends to my Facebook timeline. I roll out of bed, get cleaned up, get ready to go. But I work. My office is underneath my bedroom in my downstairs, and so I go down to my desk and then I start messaging people who were added in the past 3 days. Start doing my daily messaging. Start looking at who it is that I need to contact. I help my team. I reach out to my team every single morning in a team chat. Throw out a daily challenge for them, see who I can help in my organization, and then I start my day job around 9. Get off, and that's how I start my day.
So, you're a man of many hats, but if the day job had to walk away, you would be secure.
Oh yeah, I mean we make quite a bit of income with our network marketing company. I mean it's significant compared to most.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that your success. And Kurt, as we wrap this interview up, do you have any questions for me?
So I've noticed that you've done a great deal of podcasts. Why did you decide to start doing podcasts?
I started doing the podcast in 2010 after I wrote a book. That one book has now turned into 11 books, and I'm working on my 12th and 13th book. And so I started a podcast to market that one book. And that was 10 years ago. And I thought, oh boy, I'm going to get stuck here because if people don't, and at the time I had no fan base, no nothing. So if people want to learn about cerebral palsy, I'm going to have to come out with a unique way of doing it. And so I tried the YouTube failed on me. And so, and it, no, not because my family didn't want me to do it. It was because a fan told me that she couldn't keep YouTube open during the day and watch me and support me. And so then I said, okay, bad idea. And then I went over to Facebook and found a podcasting group and then asked them a little question. Well, little old me signed up and did that. And yeah, and then history ever since. I've done over 14,000 episodes, and yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I'm very, very glad to be part of your podcast.
Well, I am too. And so, where can people find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Curry Russell, or you can find my personal website at curryrussell.com. Or one of the things that I'm focused on 2021 is going to be helping people learn to work from home to make 2021 much better than 2020. And so I went out and bought the domain 2021workfromhome.com. And that's going to be my primary way of helping people over the next 12 months
I love
um,
it. I
focus
love
on,
it.
yep.
Take the bull by the horns. I love it. Talk about hustle. Geez. Take the bull by the horns. I love it. And focus on good of 2021 as we rise above the ashes of 2020.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate your support and I appreciate every one listening, and I appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate you guys, and you guys are going to get the shock of your lives here in the next couple of weeks, and it won't surprise some, it will surprise others, but um let's just say it's coming. The surprise is coming, you guys. And I hope you enjoyed Kurt's story, and I hope you look into multi level marketing. And thanks, you guys. Bye, you guys.